everyone, and welcome back once again to another Rocket Lab Saturday here with Stock Trek Girl. Now, Rocket Lab is definitely a space stock that you are going to want to have in your portfolio. So much news has been coming out in regards to Rocket Lab being a wonderful space pick from analysts, which I will be going into more shortly. There have been several analysts that have recently issued an overweight rating. So I guess Jim Cramer was probably wrong in his assertions, as I mentioned in the last video, because a lot of analysts from Morgan Stanley to a few others has said, well, they're looking at their ratings to be overweight. So that's the one time you want to be overweight is with your stocks. So I highly recommend Rocket Lab as a pick for your portfolio. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the analysts have to say about the new ratings for Rocket Lab stock.
Now, my pick is Rocket Lab USA, which designs and manufactures small and medium-class rockets, satellites, and spacecraft components. Now, it got a boost today thanks to an upgrade from Cohen analyst Kai von Rumohr to a buy and setting an $8 price target. Shares currently up almost 7%, though off their intraday highs. Now, in that note, he cited, quote, key execution milestones, an improved competitive position, and benefits from Russian sanctions for that upgrade, and said it really is well positioned to become a strong number 2 launch provider after Elon Musk's SpaceX. Now, like SpaceX, it uses reusable rockets, but Rocket Labs are smaller and designed for smaller payloads, also less expensive to scale. So this is a longer play to watch, but obviously, when someone starts putting your name in there with SpaceX, it's definitely one to keep an eye on, Sean.
It's another overweight rating, this one from Morgan Stanley, where Rocket Lab USA is called a space stock standout. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This was a little bit back around August 17th was when this article was done up. Now, Morgan Stanley originally had a higher price target. They did end up revising it, as we see here, down to $12 from $16, right? However, the firm still forecast right here that Rocket Lab is seen turning free cash flow positive by 2025. Some people say 2024, so we will have to keep an eye on when exactly Rocket Lab will be cash flow positive. But either way, they are destined to be cash flow positive, and that's what's important here. So I'm liking this. I'm liking it a lot. $12 price target. Cohen put it at $8. So I don't know, a good $10 isn't bad. So we will see. But that's my guess for the near term, price target. So I'm excited to announce that Rocket Lab, when they did their helicopter recovery that last time on the mission there and back again, they were able to recover their booster, okay? And just recently, they announced that the Rutherford engine had a successful first test fire, which goes to prove that their reusability is on par. So we have a lot to look forward to with that. That means that they will be saving money, which means they will be increasing their profit margins. And not only that, soon we will have another helicopter launch, probably by the end of this year. Why wouldn't you want to have, oh, hi, Jhansi, how are you? You want to say hi to everybody? Yes, say hi. So Jhansi is super excited. She wanted to let you know that she likes eco-friendly stuff, right? So Jhansi loves the fact that Rocket Lab is participating in keeping space clean by launching a customer that is, practically in the business of space debris removal. So I think that's super cool. They're just showing that they're eco-friendly, and who doesn't want to have eco-friendly stocks these days, right? Speaking of Catalyst, I have mentioned that Rocket Lab has been a part, in a way, with the Artemis mission, right? So they will basically be taking a part of the Artemis mission via the solar cells that are helping to power the Orion spacecraft from the one company that they basically bought, which was Solero. So I do like to keep tabs on the Artemis mission because, in a way, Rocket Lab can be affected by this. This can help propel Rocket Lab to new heights. As you know, this is the second time Artemis mission has been scrubbed, right? So we're hoping that the Artemis 1 will launch on Monday, Labor Day, here in the United States. And I'm really, really hoping we see a successful launch for this one. I really want us to go to the moon for a second time. And it will just be fantastic to see that launch. History in the making. Be sure to watch it Monday. Hopefully, third time's a charm and they don't have to scrub the launch again. Now, apparently, this next launch mission is going to be opening up on September 14th. That's when the launch window is taking place. Your favorite Star Trek mascot, Jhansi, she is super excited, as you can see. Very puppy-like. Her excitement is just, she can hardly contain it, literally. She needs a chew toy, and it better not be me. Need to get her like a toy rocket to play with, right? Yeah, maybe get her one of those Astro rockets to nibble on since they're being discontinued. Okay, honey, down. Sorry about that. So as far as the stock analysis goes, right? So I mentioned about the analyst overweight rating, which is awesome. Now, I do think that that could, help buoy and keep the stock up. Notice when the market was in the red all Friday, Rocket Lab, stayed afloat. It did pretty good. All the other space stocks were in the red, but Rocket Lab was holding up. I do think that Rocket Lab is proven itself with each successful mission. It's just showing that it's a capable company that's just behind SpaceX. So they are literally just, there's something you can own, and it's so cool to be able to watch it and see it and watch the progression. Rocket Lab has come so far since I started filming and covering them. And I really, really am excited to, even see a year from now when I'm filming and looking back and seeing how far they've come. Really excited about the Venus mission in 2023, and it'll just be amazing. And also excited for when the lunar capstone mission finally does reach the moon. It's going to be really, really cool to see the data that we collect from that. So let's go ahead and see where the stock is and how it's holding up right now. Our close last Friday here before the Labor Day weekend, we closed at 5:32, and what's so interesting is the Friday before that we closed at 5:30. So from week to week, we're kind of, ending around the same level here. We might even be starting to consolidate a little bit, here in the fives. I was hoping it would drop more, but who knows, maybe with the Cohen rating and everybody's excitement about this Artemis mission giving, attention to space, we might stay in the 5 ranges longer. So we will have to see. I am missing the 4s and I'm really missing the 3s about now. When we were in this area, I hope a lot of you took advantage of this before this nice run up here, but who knows, there's a nice base level here that's kind of holding us up around this area in the 530s. So we might form another base. If we drop below that, we might be in the 4s again. So we'll have to see. So far, 5s are holding steady. We'll see what happens going into the next week. And if Artemis mission launches, and also, after that, around the 14th, the launch window opens for the next mission. So again, this is looking like it's sticking in the 5s for a while, but I'm secretly hoping that it drops. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter under the handle StockTrekGirl, where you will find me and be able to send me messages or leave comments or, interact with other Stock Trek fans. And that's all for this Saturday, folks. I hope you had fun with me. And I look forward to seeing you again next Saturday. All right, until next time, live long and prosper.